Welcome back to Monarch Smart TV, everyone. And if this your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for your boy and turn them notification bell and put them on all so you do not miss a banger, because we bring the facts, we bring the truth, we bring the stuff to you that nobody else want to show you. So if you're ready, strap on your seatbelt and get your popcorn, get your chips, get your drinks, and get your spliff. Get whatever you need to get comfy. Relax, put your legs up, and check out these bangers.
But first tonight, breaking news: a deadly attack inside of a crowded spa. A man stabbed and killed a woman while she was at work. Eyewitness News reporter Sonia Rincon.
What? That's crazy. A man use a knife to hurt a female? That makes no sense. That is crazy and insane. He must be a punk. Why would you need a weapon for a female? I don't get this. He must be a loony, crazy, psycho. What's going on here?
With the breaking details from the scene in Flushing, Queens.
Bill and Sade, what happened here inside this Chinese bodywork spa earlier this evening just after 5:30 was an incredibly horrific scene. Police say a man walked into the spa here on Casino Boulevard and stabbed a young woman who worked here multiple times right in front of customers and workers.
That's crazy, yo. In front of customers and workers. He walked in there and did what he did in front of everybody. That means he probably not even move. He probably didn't even try to run. Because usually when people do stuff like that, they had some psychopathic loony. Y'all lucky he ain't just start attacking everybody that was inside that store. It's crazy. Yo, this is crazy and insane, yo.
This storefront has several Chinese businesses, including a hair salon. They were all full of people at the time. And when first responders got here, they took the 26-year-old victim to a hospital where she died from injuries that included at least one stab wound to her neck. Police on...
That's crazy, yo. That's the one that probably got her. The one to the neck? That's crazy. What could drive this dude to do something of that magnitude? That's insane. Yo, this is insane. So you thinking doing what you did is better than... You ain't even supposed to try to do nothing to her. But if you got some type of loony, crazy, psychotic... I'm saying you could have just beat her up and make she live, bruh. You cut her throat. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy and insane. I don't even like hearing stuff of that nature, especially a man using a weapon to arm a female. That is crazy.
On the scene immediately requested a translator. Sources tell us the suspect was still here holding a knife. The police took him into custody and took the shaken witnesses into a vehicle where they could be interviewed with the help.
Yo, you hear that? The suspect was still standing there with the knife. I told you he a crazy psycho lunatic. You know what I'm saying? Anybody committing crime or stuff of that nature, they gonna do their crime and try to run, try to escape. He was just standing there waiting for the police to come lock him up. What's going on with this dude? Did he know the victim? She must have did something awful to him. That is crazy.
Help of a translator and perhaps someone who can help them deal with the horror of what they saw. Tonight, the crime scene unit has been processing this grim scene, gathering and removing evidence. Police have not yet released the name of the young woman who died or that of the young man suspected of killing her. But sources tell Eyewitness News that young man was her husband or boyfriend, and charges for him are pending tonight as the investigation continues.
Yo, you hear that? That's crazy. He was either her husband or her boyfriend, but they was together. Yo, that's crazy. What the hell did she did to him? For him to... Yo, you never know, yo. You just never know. He must have found something out. But to do what you did, yo, I don't care what she did, bro. you ain't, this not what you supposed to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? If she cheated on you, you seen a video with her and another man, just pack your bags and leave, bro. Yo, this is crazy. I don't know what could possibly drive somebody to do something of this magnitude, of this statue, by trying to take away somebody's life away from them. Because you know, once you do that, your life is gone as well. You know what I'm saying? You might be still alive, but your freedom is gone. So I don't know what could possibly drive somebody to do something. I could see somebody defending themselves and you know what I'm saying? Defending their property, defending their family. You know what I'm saying? But for you to just go out there and just naturally, you know what I'm saying, hurt somebody. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Let's move on to the next story.
Video to show you now. The moment a driver in the Toronto area, take a look. A suspected stolen vehicle has happened west of Toronto. And the security camera video showing you the Ford Bronco literally driving right over.
Whoa! You see that, my people? Yo, that's a Ford Bronco? Yo, you seen the officer jumped up out of that vehicle? Yo, this is crazy and insane.
Top of these two police cruisers. Let's bring in CTV's John Musselman, who's covering this story for us. John, very dramatic video there. What happened here?
Well, we were able to talk to some witnesses, Todd. They tell us around 6:30 last night. We're in Malton, just north of the city of Toronto, and actually Mississauga. They say that three police cruisers tried to box in this Ford Bronco. It was in the drive-through. Now, police were called here because they got a call from a local store saying that the suspect in that Bronco may have been wanted in an alleged theft. So when police moved in, they also confirmed that the Bronco was in fact stolen. So as they boxed it in, the suspect behind the wheel was trying to get away. So he tried to drive over the police cars, but he only got about halfway, and then he reversed back off the police cars. Now, a witness tells us that the Bronco was right up against the drive-through window, and he crawled out of the Bronco into the Tim Hortons location and tried to take off, but the police had come to the front.
Yo, this is crazy, yo. And look at the back tire of the Bronco. If that was a cop in the passenger side, he probably would have got hurt. If it was a cop in the other car on that side, he probably would have. But that's both of the police is right there outside of their vehicle. So ain't none of them was inside of the vehicle. So nobody got hurt in this situation. That's crazy. Look at the Bronco though. Imagine if it had some bigger wheels on there. You know what I'm saying? Like them plow truck got some. If he had some bigger wheels, it probably would have run right over both police cars. This is crazy. But I heard it's stolen though. The driver, he stole that thing. So he deserved to go to jail.
Front door. So he ran back in, then got back into the Jeep. By the time he got back into the Jeep, police had pulled him out from the passenger side. He was tasered and then taken into custody. It was quite dramatic witness accounts about what happened here yesterday.
Yeah, and John, I know you've been talking to people in that area and getting some reaction, to what they saw and kind of seeing this outside of a Tim Hortons. What are they saying?
Well, they thought at first they weren't sure what was going on. They thought it looked like some kind of movie, but as they got closer, they saw this was serious. The police had their guns drawn. I think we have a clip from one of the people we talked to this morning. We'll run that now, and you can hear what this person had to say.
The cops are just trying to pin him in. He tried to jump out the driver's window to go inside the Tim Hortons drive-through window, and the officer saw that. He tried to go in, but the cops before that had the guns drawn, saying that they're going to shoot. We don't want to shoot. And then as he noticed the cop was going into the store, he tried to go back into his truck. And as that was happening, the cop started smashing the passenger window, asking them to come out. He was starting to crawl out the passenger window, and as he's doing that, he got tased.
Now, keep in mind, this is a very busy plaza. There was a lot of people around when this was happening, so there was certainly a danger situation here, not only for the officers, but for other civilians. A lot of the witnesses are crediting police for being patient here in this situation when this Bronco was driving up onto the the police cars. We can tell you that the suspect, a 25-year-old man, was taken into custody. He's facing a number of charges, including possession of weapons and stolen property. No one was injured, no officers injured, no civilians, and there was some minor damage to the drive-through here in Malton.
That's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. This is insane right here. This was crazy right here. But like they said though, I'm glad the police officer didn't have to use their weapon, cause once my man used his truck and drove on top of these police car, they got all the right now to start shooting up the Bronco. You know what I'm saying? They could have easily killed dude that was in the Bronco, cause he using his truck as a weapon and drove on top of their vehicle. So I'm so proud of these police officers to stay calm, you know what I'm saying, and didn't, you know what I'm saying, shoot and kill the dude and finally got him and arrest him. They did the right thing. Bravo to these officers, man, because other officers, they not patient enough like this, you know what I'm saying? And we need patience in times like this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's life is worth something, even though we got even though, you know what I'm saying, he a robber, he stole the car and stuff of that nature, but let him go sit in jail, you know what I'm saying? So he might change, you never know, you feel me? But anyway, man, let's move on to the next story.
And right now at 5:30, a deadly hit and run. Cameras catching the moment a driver claimed the life of a woman who was riding a bike right in front of Miami Beach Police headquarters.
This happened back in April, but we're now learning more about the investigation and why the police department says one of their own failed to respond to the scene. Our crime specialist, Bridget Manners, joining us live from Miami Beach with this story. Bridget.
As you mentioned, the crash happened just steps away from Miami Beach Police Department. Not only did that driver accused of hitting the person on the bike not help, but now Miami Beach Police are saying one of their officers didn't help either.
What?
Surveillance video shows the moment a woman in Miami Beach was hit while riding her electric bicycle. The victim, 63-year-old Esmat Kaddour, died at...
That's crazy. And that whatever it was, a Wrangler or whatever SUV it was, he just kept going like he ain't realized he just hit somebody. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. And that lady didn't even make it. Yo, I can't. She was on an electric scooter. Damn, and that hit at the side right there got her. Yo, that's crazy, yo.
Jackson Memorial Hospital from her injuries. Investigators say the driver of this blue Ford Bronco kept driving and never stopped to help. The tragic crash happened on
another Bronco? Yo, this is crazy.
On the afternoon of April 28th, southbound on Washington Avenue near 11th Street, right outside of the Miami Beach Police Department. According to an 8-page arrest warrant, DeMarcus Harrington was following an acquaintance that was driving another Bronco. Following the crash, the acquaintance tried to convince Harrington to go back, but Harrington replied he was not going back to jail.
That's stupid right there, bruh. Wasn't no jail involved for you, bruh. It's an accident. The only way you going to jail, unless the car is stolen, the car is not registered or licensed, you ain't got no, it shouldn't be on the road. If you got your paperwork, the vehicle is registered and insured, and you got your driver's license, you're supposed to be driving, it's an accident. Accident do happen, bro. And as I could see, it's the side of the vehicle that hit her. It ain't like you hit her flush. You know what I'm saying? It's an accident. It's the side of the vehicle hit her. If you had stopped, nobody would have got in trouble, bro. No, even if she died, it's an accident. Nobody would have got in trouble. But you just leaving the scene, that's what puts you in trouble now.
This person reported what he knew of Harrington to Miami Beach Police, which helped lead to his arrest.
And I think the only thing they might charge you with is leaving the scene. Because when they look at the camera, they gonna see it's an accident, but you leaving the scene is a crime.
Days later, then on May 1st, the Miami Beach Police Internal Affairs Department received a report of employee misconduct against former officer Edward Cavalli. He was accused of failing to respond to the crash. In a statement, Miami Beach Police Chief Wayne...
That's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. So they said that same incident right there, where the Bronco hit that lady by accident, it was called over the radio to that officer right there to come to the scene, and he refused to go to the scene. That's crazy. How could a working officer, that's your job, and you refuse to go there? Who knows? If you had went there, you probably could have saved that lady life. That is crazy, yo.
Jones says in part, Mr. Cavalli was notified of a hit-and-run crash but failed to respond. Instead of adhering to our protocols by taking immediate action, Mr. Cavalli directed the civilians that reported the collision to enter the police station and file the report themselves. The department says his actions are not tolerated and his employment was terminated immediately.
And that suspect was charged with leaving the scene of a crash without rendering aid. He remains behind bars.
That's what's up, though, for the officer, man. They terminated his contract ASAP. You know what I'm saying? He did the wrong thing right there. For real, for real, for real. He did the wrong thing. You can't be on the job, get called to go to a scene, and you refuse to go there. If you had went there on time and call in for ambulance and stuff of that nature, who knows? You probably could have saved that woman's life. And I don't know if you have any gas mask or anything, you know what I'm saying, any oxygen pump inside of your vehicle where, you know what I'm saying, you could have put it over her face and, you know what I'm saying, so she could breathe better. You know what I'm saying? Stuff of that nature, because usually police carry those type of stuff. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy and insane, ladies and gentlemen. So you're seeing the stories. Make sure y'all like these videos. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Share these videos out for me. You feel me? And make sure you be safe out there. That's number one. Peace and love. And we up out of here.